And then there is this organized Svennejävel. Snurrbussen. Snurrbussen. Oh shit, my butt. 2, 3. You have colleagues that does this? Okay, thank you. Done for today. See you on Monday.
Jävla boss.
In today's video, we're going to show you all the basic stuff that you need to know in order to drive a Scania truck like this. Before we start today's video, make sure to go to buffenergy.eu and check out their supplements and use Alex Tidstrom20 for 20% off of your entire order. Links in the description. Let's go trucking. Scania should usually, I was going to say they can't come equipped with this, but I don't think they do, but they should.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future, who knows, right? You got your stereo here. I mean, all these features and all these buttons, you're gonna have to figure that out on your own. It says camera, it says media, it says traffic, navigation. You got your AC and all the features right here. Don't need to walk through that. It's the same as on a car. And up top here, we got what's called a färdskrivare in Swedish, meaning it's like a e-log or like an ELD, where you put your card in and it registers everything you do. Now Etienne has to go outside because he has to come around on this side in order for me to show you guys these buttons right here because the steering wheel is in the way.
Okay,
so,
boss.
Come around, buddy.
I go. Jävla boss.
Welcome back.
Nice socks.
Oh, thank you. I just got him. This one is the air suspension or the airbags for the front axle. This one raises it up. It has an arrow that points up. This one is the opposite. It lowers it, right? Same thing with this, but for the rear axle. So if you hold these two, it will raise the rear and the front axle of the truck. You can also set memories if you want to have some certain levels. What this one does is it levels it out. So when you're done, if you lowered your truck with these two buttons, for instance, and you want to go back to normal driving mode, you press this one right there. And this one right here, this little mini button, releases the air so you can move the steering wheel in, out, up, down. And when you're done, you don't want to drive like this, obviously. You want to lock it, so you press, wrong button, press this one. And then you hear the little sound, little poof sound, and then it's locked in position. Right now we're gonna disconnect the trailer from the truck, and so we're gonna move all the way back here. And if you're wondering why I'm walking like a cheese doodle like this, it's because I hurt my back in the gym.
Orang-utan with orange orang-utan.
Oh yeah, orangutan, yeah. So next up, this is the tailgate lift, by the way, and we're going to show you that in a second. And in order to open up the truck or to be able to load the truck, you need to disconnect the trailer, right? So you want to disconnect the air. This is the air right here. You push this lever down right here and you let go. So this is what it looks like, right? And that one connects to here. So in order to put it back, you put the red one like this, put the top in first, and then the lower one, you release the lever, and now it sits, right? So lever down, pull, done. So that's the air. This is the ABS cable. You pull with the finger, click, and then you pull it out. That's the ABS right there. And this is the WEBPAGE cable, which is for the lights. Just pull it up like this. It has a little tab up here that goes under like this, and you pull it down. Now it's connected. That's what it is. So up, and there you go. And to release the hook, we have to go back out because it's on the side. Hold on the orangutan back. Whew. Yeah, it hurts like crazy, man. So you take this yellow little lever right here and you press this, turn it up. So now the trailer is released. Actually, usually you can hear a little, there you go. So now it's disconnected, as you see. The pin went up. This is the parking brake for the trailer. You pull this red thing out. This one locks the brakes for the trailer while it's parked. And now it's released, right? We're gonna have it as it is, or as this, because this is the correct way to do it. We're gonna pretend that we're gonna leave the trailer. If you ever have problems with the brakes, or if you want to move the trailer but you don't have air to let go of the brakes, or let the brakes go, you push this black one in, and then this one deactivates all the brakes on the trailer, so you can actually move it without air. But we're not gonna touch that one because that's dangerous. But now we're gonna drive the truck and move it forward and take the tailgate down as if we were backing up to a terminal to load the truck. All right, what I do is I usually put my gloves on the footstep, because then again, this door shuts above the top footstep. So quick disconnect of the shoes and we climb in and we leave the shoes right here on the footstep. And now when I close the door is going to shut over the
Beautiful.
the shoes.
I love this.
So what I want to do, I'm going to start the truck, and I'm going to, yeah, we don't even have any air anymore. It just needs to, we fill too much with the air. The air only charges, the compressor only runs when the truck is running. So this is good. So I put it in drive, release the handbrake, and I'm going to move the truck forward right now. We're going to pretend that we're going to back up to a terminal. So we need to activate the tailgate button right there. And I do use gloves for everything. So I like hygiene. So this is how to lower the tailgate. You want to hold this button right here. This one is to lower it. If you hold this one, it will angle it. So if I hold this one, if you film the tailgate when I press the lower one, it's going to do this, right? But if I only press the lower one without the middle one, it lowers it like this. Almost all the way down. You don't want to have it, oh, that's a bit too low. You don't want to have it too low, because if the ground is uneven, you see that it's going to scrape the ground while you reverse back. You don't want that. To open this one up, press those two tabs. And while we're at it, I want to say that this one is a refrigerated box, right? So this one has thicker doors. We can show you on the other truck and compare later. But this one has thicker doors to keep the cold or the heat. Whenever you open the door, this one is equipped with a little arm like this. So you pull it out, pull it there, and now the door will stay like this, because you don't want the door to come flying open whenever you're reversing, because you're going to hit different trucks and stuff. Same thing with this, two tabs, open up, and you see that these move, and you move this. So you have a little tab down here, and you have a little tab up there. So whenever, same thing when you close it, you open the two tabs, push them towards like this, they go in, same thing up top, two tabs right there. And now you just close. That's done. So we're gonna open this one up, and same thing there, you got a little arm. In the cheese doodle walk, gorilla walk, pull this one out, set it to there, and that's all you need, right? Raise the tailgate a little bit so I don't have to climb all the way up, because we're gonna head inside. And I wanna bring Eddie in as well. Light button up here, got LED lights in the roof. This one is equipped with a reefer unit up top. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen me load goods with these bars, right? So these are adjustable, and this will make you have 2 floors whenever you're loading. So I want to take one down. You take this little bar thing, right? And there's a little tab up there which you press it up, and now raise or lower the stick, and this one comes all the way down. And so you let go of the tab, and then it'll stay as it is. So I'm just gonna bring one down. I'm not gonna bother with 2. But press this little tab with your finger right here, and now just let go. It comes down. When it comes down all the way down to here, make sure to catch it as well. Grab it and don't let it fall. When you pull it all the way down here, it's loose. So you take this one. You don't have to use the tab. You just pull it in this little line right here. You just raise it up, and you hear the clicks, and now it locks, right? So you raise it up to whatever height you want to have it at, and then you do the same thing here. Pull it in here and just raise it up, right? And as you may see now, it's not really even, right? So, because you're not going to load a pallet onto this, right? So you press the tab, lower it down, and then you can kind of set it to where you think it has to be even, right? So it's pretty much like this.
I think it's good for pull-ups. Maybe you should do 10.
Oh shit, my butt! 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Oh, I did Swedish 4. Viking.
Level the front one. I'll show you. I'm just gonna pretend that they're leveled right now, because they're not. Somewhere like this. So now you have from here. If you back out, and you'll see with the camera. If I raise it up. If I was to put a pallet up here, this is the 2nd floor. Whenever you're done with this, Little tab, finger, take it down. Same thing here, tab, pull it down. Have this thing, you have to hit this little tab up in the booth.
Wait.
Right. Can you see it right there?
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, you see as it is right now, it's hanging there. But if you push this one to the right now, it's going to fall down. But that's not what you want to do. You want to take this one side up, this side up. And you want to pull the tab up in here. And now you can use this little stick, push here, and there you go. Voila, it's back in the roof. Because this truck takes 1, 2, 3 pallets next to each other, right? And then you got 6 rows, so that's 18 pallets. But if you use the bars, you get a second floor. 18 times 2, 36. Now you got 36 pallets. One year later. There you go. And now, in order to hook up the trailer again, you need to lock the lever as it was. So you want to pull it down. Close it. You can't close the box if it's in an open position. So how to always be sure, you close it and now you think, oh, did I lock it? Is it locked or unlocked? If you close this and it closes, you're good to connect the trailer. I usually take the air first because it's the one that's closest to the left. And you got the ABS, the tab, finger, take it straight in, and then push the tab with the thumb. Now it's locked in position. Same thing with this. This one has the tab up top. Tab goes up top like this first, all the way up, and then pull down. And there you go. You do need to release the parking brakes as well. So we're gonna go do that. Ah, cheese doodle walks again. Damn.
Same color like cheese doodles as well.
Yeah. So red one, push in. Now you're good to go. Don't you really hate when people just take this? When you have colleagues that does this? Okay, thank you, done for today. See you on Monday. And then there is this organized Sven the Jävel who will do this. He will take the strap like this and roll it up as a nice colleague. If you're lazy like me, I don't want to call it lazy, I want to call it efficient. I usually let go this end a little bit because you want to start rolling with this end and not with the heavy metal part. I usually fold it to like this and start double rolling in the beginning a little bit like this because, god damn it, because it just saves you a little bit of time. Because now I'm rolling twice the length in the same roll. You see? As if now when this one ends, now there's only one little strap. So now it takes longer. But you can roll it like this, or what you could do, this one is actually equipped with snurrbussen. Yeah, that's Swedish, it's lame. This is a little strap roller right here. So you take the strap, put it in like this, and you have a little lever, and you rotate it. And this is for lazy people. Smart. Work smart, not hard. And be careful, because now, look, the metal part right there. If I was to swing this around, it would start swinging into this, like this. So be careful, like whenever you're reaching, oh goddamn, sorry. That's exactly what you shouldn't do. So whenever you're reaching the end, when it's coming like this and you're rolling it really quick, stop when it's to here and then go slow, or like hold it out like this so you don't damage this. That's the easier way to do it, and you do want to do this. You don't want to be the type of colleague that just throws it in there. Oh goddamn, back is stuck.
I'm not getting younger, eh?
I'm not getting younger. I'm too old. I might die tomorrow, so this might be your last trucking video. And then you want to pull this one in, obviously, and you lock it like this. You turn it a quarter of a lap and just put it in place. Now we're just going to put the doors back. We're going to start with the middle section. So this tab goes to there. It only has one and it's in the middle. And if you look up top, see that there's a little white tab. You want to have it in the middle and push it forward. Now you, that's nice. Now you raise this one up, push, and let go. And now this one is locked. And now, dang, is that a V8?
Oof.
Oof. Now you just close this one, push the tab, and make sure that these hit in here. So this one goes in there. Same thing, you got one up top as well.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. She has
the knowledge.
She has the knowledge. She's up top. You can do like a little time lapse right here. Now it worked actually. So you release the strap and make sure whenever you're pulling the door like this, make sure that this little tab right here, this little tab goes in here. So like that tab is gonna hit and go on the inside. Otherwise you have a gap and the door is not fully closed. And if you're hauling reefer goods and the door is slightly open, your reefer is gonna work twice as hard to keep the temperature because you're leaking cold air. And make sure that it's closed up top too, because you got the same tabs at the top as down at the bottom. And then and then the last one, obviously, is just one tab up, one tab down. You don't have to be precise in that matter. And that's how you close the sides. One of the last few things, if you have a reefer, you turn it on here. This is, and it also has a display. You can set the temperatures and all that. And this little unit is gonna cool or heat up the box. So now I turn it on. It takes a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds for it to turn on. You'll hear this one runs off of diesel, and you got a little diesel tank on the side of the trailer that you need to fill up in order for this to work. And this little box right here, you can actually open this one up and you can get receipts and stuff that you can give to your customer saying that they can see the times if it was turned on all the time, in between what times, what temperature it had. So, you know, that they can be secure that the strawberries are not ruined, you know. Well, let's see if this one turns on.
A few moments later.
A few years later. God damn it.
There it says 22.
It's the inner temperature right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice biceps. Do you even lift?
I lift so much, my back looks like a freaking banana. I'm weak.
How much do they need per hour? How much diesel per hour? What do you think?
I don't know actually. It depends on if the rubber on the doors, if the sealing is bad, it's gonna take more diesel because it's gonna run harder because it's gonna leak out. So it all depends on the condition and like what kind of, you know, what temperature you set it to. If you're doing frozen stuff, obviously it's gonna take more diesel and it's gonna run harder. But it does take some diesel, yeah. That's what it does. And in the truck, I can show you guys what it looks like. Either you can have the reefer unit on the side here, which this one has, or up top on the roof. But this one has it on the side. The bad thing about having it on the side is you lose space for like toolbox, or like a toolbox space for the straps and stuff. But if you come up here, there is this one unit right here. This is for the reefer. So you press that, that's start. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna run it, so now I press stop, stopping. So that's how you turn that on, and that's for the truck. Well, that's pretty much it for today. I want to know in the comments if there's anything that you think I missed or that you want to know more of, or me to get into detail with. I think I covered mostly the basics.
Watch more.
And watch more. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. All right, so stay safe.